Welcome everyone to Jukasa Motor Speedway, race number 10. Ryan Butcher sits on the pole for tonight's race as we're getting ready for the race command, and here it is.
Drivers, start your engines!
Alright, engines are fired up, we are ready to go. Once again here at Jukasa. Field is set, rolling right off. So David Davison has assumed the points lead after winning his second race of the season. He leads by 19 points over Christopher Abel. Connor Breen goes up to third. Stephen Oakes has dropped to fourth. Sam Oskin has dropped to fifth. Blaise Batard down to sixth. Riley Simpson, Alexander Rowe go up position. Patrick Mew has dropped 2 spots down to ninth, and Mitchell Hodak goes up 9 spots up to 10th. As we're getting ready to go green, pace cars off. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. Right down into turn 1 they go. They're 3 wide at the mid-pack. The 88 of Ryan Butcher gets away. Got a car in the wall. It's the 80. Got a car on pit road. It's the 84 Ibrahiman. And coming around the lead, lap number 1, Ryan Butcher goes unchallenged. But the 29 nearly wrecks. He hangs on to it. But it's going to be a tough entry, but we're crashing behind. Car on the wall. It's the 54 Manning. And the yellow is out. And there's the yellow flag. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So, alright, let's take a look here. So, they're 3 wide, 3 rows deep right off the start of this race. So there's a 29 there on the outside. The 54 from the bottom slides up into the 53. So he almost turns the 29 car, but he's still on the 53 car. There's a 17 of Stephen Oakes also involved. Carson Manning into the wall, but not a major hit. But it's all good there. Let's take a look on the onboard. Was running in 7th at the time. 29 with a great save. So, not much to it, but since we're here, let's take a look what happened to the 80 car. Close call for the 80. Fast forward a little bit. So, there's the 96 of Cole Colby. He came from the bottom into the 03 and into the 80. Quite a bit of damage there. But no caution for this, although that would have probably gotten a debris caution. But there's the first caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are off. Getting ready for the restart. Ryan Butcher in the 88 is our leader. So far, this 88 team has done terrible. No top 5s to his name. He is one of 3 drivers who have yet to finish in the top 5. Got 4 top 10s though. And tonight he got a pole. His first of the season. We're getting ready to go green here. So for most drivers, it's looking for that win. There's the 74 of Abel, the contender, strong contender for the championship. No wins, but very consistent. As the green flag waves, we're back underway. W7 right on the back bumper. 0 car, Brad Chesson way up the track. Here comes Johnny Cox on the inside, side by side for the race lead. Got a car on the wall on the inside. And coming to the yellow flag. And Johnny Cox takes the lead and takes the yellow flag. And we'll take a look at the replay. Well, Blaise Batard in the 3 car again, one involving another crash. And it was the 87 of Sam Oskin just coming off turn 2. Hooks the back end. And oh, he snagged the inside wall in a really weird spot. Yeah, I don't... Wow. I thought he would have went head on into the wall, but he just snagged it. And that just completely destroyed his car. Take a look on the onboard. He just hits right on the edge of that wall. Wow. Kind of a weird wreck right there. But it was a single car wreck. A big one though. Let's take a look at this one more time on board the 87. These two are potentially championship contenders, but that might take the 3 car out of contention. Still got 2 more races. It's going to be tough. 7 Ozcan is ahead, just ahead of the 3 in the standings. He does have a win under his name, losing 3 positions after CTMP. But yep, 7 Ozcan just turns him around, brings out the second caution. I'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are out once again, getting ready to go green. So Johnny Cox takes the lead. So in our first race here at Jukasa, we had no lead changes at all. But tonight, it's a much different story. So the 3017 has also been struggling. You have 3 top 5s to their names and 4 top 10s. But other than that, well, still pretty inconsistent season for this team. But they're leading tonight's race at the moment. The pace car is off, getting ready for the restart. Green flag is out, back underway. Careful passing on the inside. It's the 87 there. Here comes Ryan Butcher looking back on the low side, looking to retake the lead. Really 3 and 4 wide. Car sideways, and they're wrecking again. And this might take out a few. Oh, and the 03 on his side. David Davison, our points leader, does not go on his roof, but he is stuck on top of the wall. And the yellow is out again, and Ryan Butcher has retaken the lead once again. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Alright, let's see here. Max Anderson in the 66. He got turned by the 47. Was not clear. And that collected Cole Colby. Anderson hits the inside wall, but Colby goes spinning, gets hit by Connor Breton. There's a 53, there's a 17. Who gets clipped by the 36, or gets hooked. And back across into the 03 of David Davison, who rides the wall. This will definitely take a chunk out of his points lead as he nearly goes upside down. Gets on the side. Ibrahim in the 84 back on the lead lap from the first caution. Forgot to mention. But a wild ride there for the 03. At least it didn't go over. He might be still in this race, but definitely going to be a lap or 2 down, maybe more. Was able to avoid the first car, but then here comes the 17. Just gets a door slammed and gets wedged, and up on top of the wall he goes. Let's go over with Connor Breton now in the 36, who runs 3rd in the points. It's going to be another driver who is going to take a big hit. Yeah, 28 points back. Picked up a lot of damage for ending Cole Colby. Then he gets turned. Then he clips the 17. And yeah, just a big hit. There's the 80 car. He just squeezes through. 3rd caution of the night. We'll take you back to the restart. Light should come off this time by. So the 03 and the 36 are lapped down, but of course they do not get the wave around this time by, as they will put a lap down on the yellow. So the next caution, well, only the one of them will, the 03. So Butcher is retaking the lead. Got Johnny Cox, Christopher Abel, Sam Ozcan, and Brad Chesson, your current top 5. The 87 looking to sweep the 2 races here at Jukasa. He dominated the first race by sitting on the pole, leading all the laps and winning the race. A perfect race for him. And now tonight, just try to get that win. Green flag is out, back underway. Back down on the inside. 87 up to 3rd, and there's cars sideways everywhere they go. They save it. Oh, but this is going to be tough here. They come back up. They just barely hang on. Sideways again. Nope, there goes a 47 into the wall. Brad Chesson way up top. 88's leading the race. Battle for 3rd. Ozcan will take that spot, now trying to take 2nd away, but a little bit short on that one. And Ryan Butcher leads again. We'll take a look at the replay. So So let's start from here. First we got the 29 and the 1. They slam into each other. They catches the 39 and the 69, but they managed to save it somehow. So this could be a tough entry. So they come back onto the racetrack. They make more contact. The 1 slams into the 29. Now he's sideways. And also there's a 39 into the 47, into the 66. That got him loose. And then the 17. And she gets pushed into that inside wall. And backs it in that wall pretty hard. I thought they're going to get squeezed or sandwiched into that inside wall. This happened so fast. Yeah, almost got tipped over too. But luckily it wasn't that big of a wreck. Go for a slide and yep. No one else involved. I mean, that was pretty crazy. That should have at least involved like 5-6 cars wrecking. But luckily it wasn't. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are coming up this time by, so here's how they run. So far, only Blaze Zibatar has retired from the race. The 36 Connor being the only car 1 lap down, as the 03 got the free pass. Halfway to the checkered flag right now. Once they get to the line, the lights are off. So it's been the 88 and the 37 who've led laps. So only 2 different leaders so far, but still 1 more than the first event. So a lot more crazier now. So we have a new winner today, or tonight, or it will be a repeat winner. Not that many running in the top 10 either, so. But here we go, getting ready for the restart. Pace cars off. Here we go. Green flag is out, back underway. Down on the inside once more, gets really close. And a little bit of contact, and there's contact back there as well. But they don't spin out yet. Here from the spectator view. And oh, there they go. And a big hit there. 27 goes spinning. And Riley Sampson, hard hit. 80 cars on the wall again. And we'll race it back to the stripe here. And Butcher will take it once more. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So I saw the... Well, actually, let's rewind this a bit more. I saw the 1. So it started here. The 1 and the 69, they get together. Forces that 1 car all the way down to the apron. So it's going to be a pretty shallow entry into turn 3. Actually, he does a pretty good job hanging on to it. But he's trying to clear the 39. Trying to get up to that groove. Doesn't work out. Forces him into the 29 and into the wall hard. Chris Sank bounces off the 29 and he goes spinning. Little side swipe there. Oh, right in front of the 36. And there's the 03 as well with some more front end damage. So caution was probably triggered for the 27, not the 39. But let's go on board with the 39 of Sampson. Riley Sampson, who enters this race in 7th in the points. Not what he needed. Massive hit. You can see the light is still green. Still green, and when the 27 spins, yeah. Although, still could have threw the yellow out anyways. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, lights are off, getting ready to go green. So, the 39 and the 36 are out. So, gave Connor Green the wave around, but ended up retired from the race anyways. So 20 cars are left, less than 20 to go at the moment. Ryan Butcher is the leader. So it's Butcher, Cox, Oscan, Cropley, and Abel in the top 5. And for the rest of the top 10, Cheston, Sampson, Jones, Rowe, and Colby. Here we go for the restart. Green flag is out, back underway. Good restart, buddy. 88. Able to get away. 3 wide here. 3 wide for 4th. Can they make it out of it? Oh, I don't know. Wait, maybe. Yes, they can. Alright, nice clean lap that time. Cox closing in the gap. Oh, spinner. The 24 has gone around. And that will trigger another caution. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. Well, that's a tough break for Colin Cropley. He was 8th at the time. Top 5 on the restart, but had a poor restart here, and the one came up into the 51, into the 24. So he goes spinning, but he never hits the wall. Just does a 360 and keeps on going. So Alexander Rowe, very aggressive on this turn. Comes up, just hooks the 24, just touches him on the rear end, but just enough to spin him out. Alright, so only a single car incident. We'll take you back. Alright, here we go. So the 03 is coming down pit road every lap. So, yeah, no point in giving him the wave around anymore. So gonna be 9 to go when they take the restart. Ryan Butcher leading. Johnny Cox, Samuel Elskamp, Brad Cheston, and Cole Sampson, your current top 5. Pace car is off. Green flag. Here comes the 87, sends it all the way down for 2nd. Johnny Cox way up the track. And the car riding the wall back there. I think it's a 54. And we're 3 wide for 3rd. Don't go 4 wide. They're gonna go, oh, there goes the 37, he spins, hangs on to it, but the caution's still out. Oh, he gets hit again, into the wall, back onto the track, and the yellow is out again. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So they were trying to go 4 wide on this one. So, Cole Colby got into him. He has the 51 on his inside. That wasn't going to work. Got sideways enough to trigger the yellow. You can see right there the yellow is out. But, and he gets hit again by the 66 on the right side. Sent him sideways again. So he did pretty much 2 saves into the inside wall. And I thought the 03 was going to spin him out. Luckily he didn't. That's a shame. Johnny Cox, the only other leader. He was basically 1st and 2nd. Or 1st or 2nd. The entire race, but this restart wasn't so good. Got the jump. 87 got the jump on him, and it sent them back. Yeah, it's a tough one for the 3017. So far, they've been the only driver to challenge the 88 for the race lead. Didn't lead too much, but he still got those bonus points at least. Alright, I'll take you back to the restart. Alright, so the light should come off next time by. The 87 in position. He's currently running in 2nd. We already know the first race he dominated, but so far tonight he's been slowly picking them off, one by one. Although he did cause a big wreck on the 3 car earlier. The 2nd win will be pretty big. They're 32 points back. They are 5th. They lost 3 positions after a Canadian Tire. It's a tough race, but tonight he has a shot to get his 2nd win and sweep here at Jukasa Motor Speedway. Cole Sampson has a well, I wouldn't say badly damaged, but he does have a damaged car. But he's in third. Could he manage to pull this off? Maybe. Brad Chesson in a 0, running in fourth. And you got Alexander Rowe in the 1 car in fifth. Here's Stephen Oakes, who got caught up in a few incidents. He is fourth in the points, running in 6th place. Colin Jones, and there's Christopher Abel, 2nd place driver. There's Cole Colby and Carson Manning, the rest of the top 10. Alright, 2 laps to go. Pace car's off. Will we see an overtime finish? Maybe. Maybe not. Better get ready for that checkbox, because if I don't click it in time, then the race will end on the yellow. Green flag is out. Here we go for the restart. And the top 2 really get away. Here comes the 87, looking inside. Way up into the wall. There goes the 69 Cole Sampson. Here from the spectator view. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go. As long as the leader gets it. Alright, 1 more lap to go. 88 or 87. Oh, he opens the door. He slides, he gets loose. Contact between the 2. And they're side by side. Into turn 3. Can Ryan Butcher get the run off the top side? It's going to be no. Samet Oskin's going to sweep it here at Jukasa Motor Speedway. And he gets his 2nd win of the season. And this time he did it with the last lap pass. No, and everyone's just stalling out here. Somebody wreck at the end? I don't think so. Alright, let's take a look at the full race results. Alright, so there you have it. Samet Oskan wins it with a last lap pass. A total opposite of the first race. First race he led it all. This time he only leads 1. And Ryan Butcher, that's the 3rd race in a row where the driver led the most laps, but lost the race in the closing laps too. So Ryan Butcher, heartbreak for him. He needed that win. 2nd place run, still a good day, good night, but yeah, at this point the 88 has struggled. They have no or very little chance at a championship at this point. So anything less than first is not, or I don't know the words. Alexander Rowe getting 3rd, Brad Chesson getting 4th, Colin Jones 5th, Stephen Oakes 6th, Cole Sampson 7th, Cole Colby 8th, Carson Manning 9th, Christopher Abel 10th. 20 cars finished the race, 19 of them on the lead lap. Only 3 of them has retired from this race. And let's take a look at that last lap. Yeah, Ryan Butcher, he got a little loose into turn 2, opened up the door, got out of the groove. Yep, right out of the groove, and that cost them. And they made a little contact there too. And the 87 wasn't that clean of a race for him. Pretty sure the 3 car has a few words after this, but it was a perfect pass. Ryan Butcher couldn't get the run off the top side, and not quite a photo finish. He did have a little bit of momentum, but not enough, and he wins it by 5/100ths of a second. So yeah, not quite the photo finish, but still it was pretty close. 2nd closest finish of the season. But yep, there you have it. Samet Oskan wins it. Where did he start? He started pretty far back today. 12th. No, mid-pack. Okay. Not that far. But alright. That is it here tonight at Jukasa Motor Speedway. We'll take you to victory lane.